Hi, this is Mark Carrington from markcarrington.com. This is a quick review of the next in the weight loss series of Premium PLR Reports coming from Kevin Fahey. It's called Healthier Habits Made Simple. Now, I have bought the product. I'm going to start with, this is the JV page. I'm just going to run through what this is all about. I'm going to just scroll back. Is that Kevin Fahey he's really an expert on internet marketing, but he's joined up with Declan Doyle, who is an Irish nutritionist and a health consultant, to write a series of guides in the weight loss and healthier habits arena. Directly, I'm going to dive straight into the membership area. As I've bought a series of products. So here I am in the Premium PLR Reports membership area. There's Kevin Fahey there on the right, and there's a whole series of internet marketing related reports, work from home, affiliate marketing. So I bought the first 5 of these, and I bought Weight Loss Made Simple in the previous launch, and I have just in this last week bought this one here, Healthier Habits Made Simple. So let's just see, I'll click on that and see what we actually get. So what you get is there's an ebook. So you can see from the picture there are a range of different things here. There's an ebook, which is a 30 or 40 page guide on how to construct healthier habits. We'll have a look inside that to see what's in it. There's a checklist on which is literally a 2-pager of 12 or 13 items for you to check off. There's a cheat sheet, there's a mind map, and then there's a resource sheet as well. The PLR also includes a sales letter and a thank you page for the product sale, and an opt-in page and a download page. We'll have a look at those. Includes all the graphics that you need. It includes 10 articles on related articles which you can then publish into your blogs. It includes a series of promotion emails to add into your autoresponder, and the license pack is private label rights, so you are entitled to sell the product, but you cannot sell the resale rights to the product, but you can sell the product. And the basic model you would go is you'd pick one of these items, checklist, cheat sheet, mind map, or resource sheet, and as the opt-in, as the lead magnet for the opt-in, and then you'd sell the ebook. Now the power of private label rights only arrives when you actually implement it. So I want to talk a little bit about implementation in the process of this review video. But let's go firstly just to have a look at the quality of the materials. So I'm going to pull across here. You can see I've downloaded all the modules, the ebook, the checklist. I'll start with the ebook, and it's in Word form, PDF form, and then pure text. I'm going to open the Word version. And it's a very simple format. You can see it just has a front page, a title, and then you've just got to put in your name, table of contents. It talks about, so the topics are willpower alone won't cut it. I like that. How habits work, noticing a habit, breaking habits, building good habits. This is really nicely practically structured. Let's have a look at if you want to become healthier, fitter and stronger, not just for summer holidays or the Christmas night, you're going to have to build sustainable habits. That sounds like reasonably well-written English by a native English speaker. And then we can whiz down here how habits works and how do we actually form habits then. Well, first we need to understand how habits work. Well, that makes sense. And then noticing what your habits are, and then you need to actually start writing stuff down is one of the powerful ways of understanding your own habits. So that gives us an idea of so there's not a lot one needs to do here. Is put an image on the front You'll notice the document has no images inside, so you could do well to identify appropriate images and stick them into the text here yourself. And there are, as you can see, as I whiz through here, you can see there are some links here. This is a link to an online library, so it's a reference link, but there are no links to products that you might want to get other people to have a look at, or to your own website or stuff like that. So you certainly will want to go through the book and add that in if you choose to do that. I'm going to step out of that. I'm going to go back up to the checklist, because Kevin Fahey he's a master of checklists, and let's just have a look and see what is in the checklist. And if you want to construct this as an interactive checklist, you'd want to set these out as: have you created a log of daily behaviors? Once you spot a trend, record where you are. Change your habit, consider you choose a better alternative, increase the friction so it makes it harder for you to do. To build a good habit, make it easy, make it attractive to do. So as I said, there are basically 10 simple ideas in the checklist, and that looks like a nice short report to hand out as a lead magnet for your opt-in list. Right, the next thing I want to do is I want to talk about the PLR pack includes also the HTML code for the opt-in page and the download page, which is these ones here, and for the sales page and the thank you page. So you can actually grab the HTML and put your own links in it, your connections to your autoresponder and your payment processor, and you can launch it directly from there. So that is what is all involved in the basic package. And I'm going to go back to the membership site, if I can find it. Go back to the membership site, and I'm going to go and highlight what is in the first upsell. And the first upsell, I'm going to do that by example. So I've not bought this one here. So there's a video sales letter. There's a script which is PowerPoint based script, and there are page builder templates for Thrive Themes, Optimize Press, and Convertry. And I will show you that I've bought this one previously. I'll show you this for the Weight Loss Made Simple, because this is the one I'm actually going to use in this video to show by example what you need to do. So here we have Weight Loss Made Simple in all the different forms, and we have, these are the components of the upsell. The upsell is, the first upsell is the whole of these ingredients, which is a male voiceover of a video script, of a video sales letter, a female voiceover, and the script itself, and those 3 templates: Thrive Themes, Optimize Press, and Convertry. So you can just grab those and implement very quickly. Now I'm going to go and show, I did say that the process of buying PLR only has value if you actually implement. So I have actually put together a short presentation. My weight loss thing is called Proven Weight Loss Tips, which is a domain that I actually own, and I've just put down a few steps to show what one needs to plan to do to make your PLR look different to everybody else's. That's the first thing. And on the Weight Loss Made Simple stuff, I've done a Google search to see if anybody else is currently selling the product. I haven't been able to find any. So I could actually launch directly and use the material basically as it is. But my instinct is, and the professional advice always is, to edit the basic graphics. So change the covers. Add your own graphics into the documents. And then there is a basic graphic for the cover, but each one of those checklists, resource sheet, you'll need a mock-up to match each of those elements. So eventually this bundle picture, and remember this bundle picture here, these are the different elements. You can see each one of them. They all have the same front sheet, but they have different elements to reflect the different uses. And we'll just need to then create a mock-up that does all of those. So we go back to my presentation. We need to set up an autoresponder list so if you don't have an autoresponder, you need to start with one. I already have one. I have one in GetResponse, and it's a case of setting up a list that is going to be specific to this program. We then need to create the pages. If you don't have a domain, you'll need to get a domain. So I have a domain, provenweightlosstips.com, so I can install this product offer on there, or use a subdomain on an existing domain that you have. You need to build an opt-in page and then link it to your autoresponder. You need to create the sales page and link that to your autoresponder, so that when somebody makes a purchase, you move them from the interested list to the buyers list. You clearly have to create a product in your page builder and link it to a payment processor, and for which you need to decide what the price is. And Kevin recommends, for example, selling the book at $17. Then you need to create the thank you page and a download page. I've already talked about editing the reports. Add in your own links, check the style and spelling and the grammar, and add any graphics. Fairly simple. You want to grab the autoresponder series, if I can find those. You'll remember what I said here. We have the promotion emails. There are 10 there are 3 promotion emails that basically, what it encourages you to do is to buy other products that are related to products that you are promoting on this cycle. And then you need to run traffic to your opt-in page. So that's a fairly simple process. Now I'm going to whiz through some of the processes of doing that. So the first one we want to do is we want to edit the basic graphics. So the first thing I want to do is to go and talk about editing the basic graphics. Now I'm going to use the weight loss one by example. So we pop into the module here, it's professional graphics, and you will notice that there are PNG files and PSD files, which are Photoshop files. This is the basic one down here at the bottom. I'll just click on that so we'll show what it looks like. So it's a very simple page. There's a fair amount of work gone into to get all this font weighting and that sort of stuff right, but what I want to do in particular is to replace this image and put in my own image. So what I've got to do is I've got to grab this Photoshop file and edit it. So to do that, I am going to use I do not have Photoshop on this computer. My computer crashed a little while ago and my old copy of Photoshop disappeared. I'm going to use photopea.com, which is a online image editing tool that allows you to edit Photoshop files. I'm going to open from a computer and I'm going to pick this. This is the one, so I've downloaded this one here. So it pops it all in. So basically what I want to do is I want to get rid of this background image. So if we go down the layers are shown here. So if we go down here, you'll see that this layer number 18, if I click on it, it disappears. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of that layer and I want to keep everything else the same. So I just want to bring in a picture. Now the first thing you have to do is you have to get a picture and make it the same size as this, which is 2550 by 3000. You've just got to look at the JPEG that was in that list of files, look at the size and get something the same size as this. So here we can see all the layers, and this is the image I want. I've gone down to the bottom of the layers. I want to replace this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of this one. I'm going to duplicate the layer. I'm going to highlight this layer here, and then I'm going to bring in an image. So I'm going to File, Open, and Place. I've already created an image which is in the correct size, which is this one over here. And we can see there it is popped in the layers here on the right hand side directly above the and the reason I've picked this image is that it's similar to this one, is that it's a person in reasonably good shape or taking effort to good shape. It's got a message about weight loss, and you cannot identify the person from the image. So as you can see, what you've done with what Kevin has done here is that he's used the back of this person so that you can't identify who this one is. Now the one thing that I do have, you'll notice that the top of this image is when he puts the word ebook or checklist in, it goes across the top here, and I'm going to lose the top of my picture when I do that. So what I will do is I'm going to put ebook and checklist down at the bottom. So that's a detail design thing that one has to worry about. So now I can now delete these layers and save them onto my computer. So there are two. So I'll just show you quickly how we do that. So we're going to delete that layer, and we're going to delete this layer, so we don't need them anymore. My picture still looks good. And then we're going to save as a PSD, and it pops it and it just downloads it directly. And then we also want to export it as a PNG or a JPEG. I'm not going to make any changes to this thing here, and we'll just pop into the downloads to make sure that they've actually worked. I'll just double click on this one, and there you can see my picture has actually worked perfectly well. So that is step number one in my work list, is edit the basic graphics. So I've now changed the front page. Now to create the mock-ups, we can either just sit down in a graphics tool like Canva. I have a product called mockupshots.com, and I just need to load this front page into mockupshots.com, and it will create all sorts of different formats. But I'll also go into Canva and to label each of the formats. So I've got ebook, checklist, resource sheet. So that's the basic work on graphics. Now let's turn to talk about creating the pages. Now I have, for the weight loss made simple, I bought the Convertory theme upsell, so that it just saves me the time. But I'm going to show you the basic packet does include the HTML pages. Now what I have done with those HTML pages, if I'm just going to pull across here. This is going to look a little bit technical. I have pulled across, this is Amazon S3. You can see here's an index page, and these are the download page, the images pages for the website. So I have just taken those and stuck them up in a place that I can actually show the websites. So here we go. Well, that's the download page. Let's go to the opt-in page. Healthier Habits Made Simple. It's a very simple opt-in page. And now to implement this in the HTML, what you've got to do is you've just got to make this button clickable. And as I look at it, is actually clickable, because so the pop-up is actually working. So then I've just got to connect this box to my autoresponder, and I'm ready to go. So that one's working. I then also need to put this link in here, our contact email address. I need to edit that and put there, and I need to populate these Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus. I need to delete that and the Twitter ones so we can make them shareable. And we've also got to put in the links for privacy, terms, and disclaimer. And then, of course, the download page is this is not clickable, so I need to make it clickable so that you can actually get to it. And it also includes an upsell to the other two products if you have bought those. This product, these are part of the upsell, and that's probably well, I'm going to just go show how quick it is to do this in Convertory. So I pop across to Convertory. Now in my last video, I did the opt-in page, so you see I already have the opt-in page. So now I want to do is I want to import the download page. So we're going to, or the thank you page. So I'm looking for a share code for, here the share codes are, weight loss made simple, opt-in page, download page. So I just need to copy and paste this, copy, move that out the way, paste. So see the code pops in there and I need to give it a name. And so this is the thank you page. Import. And you see as quick as that. So we need to edit that page and work out what it is we need to do to get this up and running. I need to clearly have a link here so that we know where the download is going to come from. You will see here's the nature of the graphics challenge, is I've got to put those into each of the graphics and create this image. And then we need to put in the links that go through for the other two products, that if you choose to buy the products, then you put your own links in here. If you choose, because the other way to do it is you just get links from Warrior Plus from Kevin and promote these products separately directly from Warrior Plus with your affiliate link inside, and then you've just got to put your support email address in and put the links in here for these 3 items, and that is ready to go. So we can save that one. I'm not going to publish it just yet. And then now I can actually just do the next one. I'm just going to grab, I'll do that off screen. Copy sales page. I'm going to call it HH sales. Import. I want to change the name of that because this is actually weight loss. Rename. We'll call it WL sales. Update. And we'll have a look and see what this looks like. Now the few things that one needs to do here is that so there is a if you've got a video if you've bought the video sales letter, it'll go in there. Otherwise you're going to have to put an image in here. We'll have to create a product, and if we have got anything to do in the autoresponder side, we'll need to put the links in for the autoresponder. So those are the process steps. And you'll see also we've just got to do, you can see it's a full sales page. Clearly got to put from the dad scarf, stick your own name in there, stick your own photo in there. Go whiz down here and see, what else do we need to do? The graphics and the coloring and all looks fine to me to be used straight away. And then you want to change these images. Given that I'm changing this image, we're going to put a new one in there, and then we've basically got to go through each of these and change them. So we've eventually got to replicate each of those and put your face down at the bottom and your name down at the bottom, and then puts the links underneath for each of these items. So I can save that. So my work has now started as I work through this process here. We've created these pages, not finished them, but they are sort of going. We add the reports, add in the links. Now clearly for that report, the ebook, it's easy enough. We've created a photo, an image, this image here, and I'll just stick that image onto the front of the book. Populate the autoresponder series and then run traffic. So it's a fairly long walkthrough on how to actually use this. Let's talk about the rest of the funnel. There's an image here of the funnel. So the basic product, basic front end, which includes those 5, the report and those other 4 elements, and the HTML pages, starts on a dime sale at $11.95, topping out at $19.95. So that's for healthier habits. The upsell, the first upsell for $37 is the video sales letters plus the page builder templates. The downsell for those, and the downsell is the templates only, or the video sales letter only. I think that's still being resolved. The first upsell after that, so OTO number 2, is the other 2 products in this health niche. So we're doing healthier habits now. The other 2 products, one is the weight loss made simple one, which I've just shown you, and the other is called Program Design, which is designing a health program for yourself. The third OTO is, as I mentioned, that Kevin Fahey is an expert in internet marketing checklists. He has a checklist membership. So the upsell here is a $3 trial for the internet marketing checklists, and then $17.95 a month. What that trial does is it gives you access to a few of the already created 2021 or the recently created checklists, plus access to each checklist as they're released, and there are 12, 13, 14 of them a year. And then the last upsell is access to all of Kevin's IM checklist. So I'm going to go across to the IM checklist website to talk about that. So here we are on the IM checklist membership site. I have logged in. I've pressed in the all checklist button, and you can see this is what you would get access to for your $3 trial. You get access to this one here is already released, and basically you get access to each of these as they go along. The big upsell at the end includes all of these checklists. So product creation, email marketing, social media, I already have this one. Canva design, I use Canva a lot. And the gold ones for 2020, which I already have, lead sources, daily tasks, funnels. There's a wide range of topics covering pretty well everything you need to know in internet marketing. The beauty about this system is if there's anyone that you particularly like, you can just click on it and decide whether you want to buy it or not. I'm not sure you'll actually see a price on here, but you can click on it at any time and buy it if you want. So that then covers the funnel. So that's just a quick summary of the funnel. The front end is healthier habits, the basic product plus the HTML pages. The pro update is the sales funnel templates and the VSLs. In the light version you can get the funnel templates, so that's really quite neat. He's churned these around. The OTO number 2, additional sales funnels, so that's the weight loss made simple and the program design one, and then the trial offer to the IM checklist membership, which is a $3 trial for 5 days, grab, which you can use for the ones that are available, and then $17.95 per month. I know I'm certainly will be using checklists extensively as lead magnets, but particularly also as bonuses. And then the last upsell is 460 marketing checklists. If you're ready for this, you could grab it now, but my instinct on this is to only grab stuff when you're ready to use it. Kevin always has this available for sale at this price, so you can always pick it up sometimes later. Now let's talk about bonuses. My thought is for bonuses is that because I already have weight loss made simple product, I can give you the full set of those reports for personal use as a bonus, and I will include also reports on specific diets that are mentioned in that weight loss product, like keto diet and the paleo diet. And I will also create for you interactive checklists on out of the checklists that have been created. So I'll do the Weight Loss Made Simple one, the Healthier Habits one, and the Program Design one, because I have access to all of those. I appreciate your time, and I wish you every success in your weight loss journey.